Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is just Prez coming at you with another 2K25 Myteam video. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking these about to drop in about 30 minutes fireworks cards in 2K25 from worst to best. If you guys do enjoy the video, like this type of content, I've been dropping daily Myteam videos for the last few weeks, pushing towards 200 subscribers. So if you would hit like, hit subscribe, it would mean the world to me. But with enough yap out of the way, let's get into this list here. At number 15, I have Rui. I think he's the only card in this set that you really can't play. Like, you can put him in your lineup physically, but I don't think he can play at a high level. Rui Hachimura on very quick, not the best shot in the world. Devin Booker dribble style. Curry size up. Kemba escape is really... Kemba escape and Zach LaVine step back are really the only two things he has going for him. And when that's the only things you have, I mean, he has Pro 2, but he's 6'8" at the 3 with a 6'10" wingspan. Just don't think the card is very good. Not a card I would pick up. Coming in at 14, I have Bruce Bowen. He's a little better. He's 6'7" at point guard. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch these two cards here, and then I actually like this card more. Then two of these cards, actually, I'm gonna do a little switch here. So let's switch on my list here. I got Bronny at 14. Patty Mills Sexton, super elite shot. Amazing jump shot they gave Bronny, but he's 6'3" with a 6'7" wingspan. Garland dribble style, Francis size up, Curry escape. I mean, he's basically has invincible GOAT SIGs. Not GOAT SIGs quite, but everything that's important, he has pretty much all of it, except for Kobe White hesitation. Other than that, he has perfect dribble SIGs pretty much. Pro 2 fade, but again, at 6'3", he's just going to be really hard to play at this level, but a fun card, and he'll definitely be a good card. He's just 6'3", so he's going to be struggling to compete at a high level. 13, I'm going to throw in Mo Bamba. Emmanuel quickly Booker, I don't think is going to be the greatest shot in the world. I think it'll be fine, but I don't think any card has actually gotten this before, so we'll have to see exactly how it looks in game, but I think it's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be insane at all, but he is 7 foot with a 7'10" wingspan, which is pretty crazy. So for a dark matter card, I mean, he has Pro 2, which will be pretty nice. Not really gonna be able to put the ball on the floor for you at all. He has Garland size up, which is okay, but then other than that, he's missing pretty much everything to be able to dribble the ball. But 7 foot power forward with a decent jump shot with Pro 2, 7'10" wingspan, he'll be able to compete for you on the court. Coming in at 12, I'm going to put Bruce Bowen. 6'7" at point guard with a 6'11" wingspan. It's going to be ridiculous. If you look at his attributes, he has pretty much maxed out defense: 98 interior, 98 perimeter, 99 steal, 98 block. His defense is insane, and he comes with a 98 three-pointer. He's going to be a ridiculous card. Ray Allen, Klay Thompson, I think is going to be super smooth. Might not be the fastest shot in the world, but he'll be able to get it off being 6'7". Only problem I have with Bruce Bowen, and he's not going to be able to really dribble the ball for you. Kemba escape, Curry size up is okay. Giannis crossover can do some things for you, but De'Aaron Fox behind the back is pretty bad. Jimmy step back is pretty bad, but then he has Tyrese Hezzy, so he can do a few things moving around the court for you, but mainly that 6'7" point guard, going to play elite defense, has Pro 2, has a butter jump shot. He's going to be solid. He comes in at number 12 for me. Coming in at 11, I have this Jason Tatum. To be honest, this Jason Tatum's kind of troll. He has Jonathan Isaac Sexton, which should be okay. It's going to be a little bit slower because of that Jonathan Isaac base, but the Sexton upper will speed it up a bit, which will be nice. So I think it'll find a nice middle ground. But then he has Garland dribble style, which is cool. They're pretty much giving that to everybody now. Curry is size up and Trae Young behind the back. And then you look at everything else. It's like, what do you got here? Just Tatum, which is cool. Like, he's a Tatum card, obviously. Like, give him some Tatum 6, cool. But there's a lot of Tatum 6, and it's going to hold the car back. Not to mention he's 6'8" at the 3. That he can't play shooting guard, which I don't understand. He should definitely be able to play shooting guard at this point in the year. They've just kind of been screwing over Tatum the entire year, which I don't really understand considering he's the cover athlete. You'd think they'd want to make him a really good card, but they've been making him bad all year. His dark matter wasn't very good. His 100 overall wasn't very good. His GOAT card wasn't very good, and now they give him this invincible where you'd think maybe they're gonna make him elite, and they just didn't. The jump shot's okay. Other than that, kind of screwed over the card. When you have cards like Cedric that are able to run the 2, Beasley that are able to run the 2, absolutely no reason that Tatum shouldn't be able to run the 2. So I have him coming in at number 11. Coming in at number 10, I have Dominique Wilkins, 6'8" point guard, which is solid. Julian Strawther, Donovan Mitchell will be good. Good shot for him. Obviously, he has 99s across the board. I'm not even showing stats at this point because they're all the same. Garland dribble style, but then, you look around, he's got a few things. He has Trey behind the back. He has Kawhi no, that's not Kawhi behind the back. Curry behind the back. So not what you're looking for, but then he has Zach LaVine step back, which is nice. Tyrese Hezzy, which is nice. So going to be kind of like that Bruce Bowen movement wise, where he can do a few things but can't do everything you want him to do. Pro 2 pull up though, which is nice to see. Caruso motion style, which is nice. Gonna play good defense for you. And again, his jump shot's good. He's tall at that position, so he'll be able to hold it down for sure. But not the most elite card on this list. Coming in at number 9, I have Lauri Markkanen. AJ Johnson, Marcus Morris is going to be a really good shot. He's 7 foot at the small forward position, 7'4" wingspan, so he's going to be able to compete with those taller guys. Not to mention he has a very big player build in game. He's 240, so he's going to look just the same as guys like Chet. Even though Chet's taller, they're going to look the same. I think Lauri Markkanen's really going to be able to compete, be one of those really high-level small forwards. Pro 2 pull-up, Booker dribble style, but then he has Ray for Austin, which is not great, but he has Curry escape. He has Trey behind the back, which is good. So not really going to be your primary ball handler, but he's going to be a 7 foot small forward, which might be important to have. He might be a nice more budget option. I wouldn't be surprised if this card falls around 200,000 MT. So he'll be a good budget option, at least when you compare his price to like Invincibles and some other 100 overalls and GOAT cards and things like that. He's going to be a nice counter option for those cards. I think Lauri Markkanen is really solid. Coming in at number 8, I have Jimmy. As much as I want to say he's the best card in the game, I'll try to not troll this video. I put him in S tier in my last one just to troll, but in my last tier list. But Jared Culver, Ben Mathurin jump shot is actually going to be very smooth. It's almost the same as it is the same as the one that he had on his Invincible. So not going to be like the fastest shot ever, but it's going to be really smooth, easy to time. And then he comes with like every single sig, except for step back, which is Harden. Like it's okay. But then he has Francis, Jimmy Butler breakdown, which is actually good. Kemba escape, De'Aaron Fox crossover, Trae Young behind the back, Tyrese Hezzy. So he has pretty much GOAT level sigs aside from that James Harden step back. And then he's 6'7" at point guard. 6'8" wingspan isn't ideal, but he's still going to be a 6'7" point guard. Like 6'7" point guard with perfect sigs, a good jump shot, Pro 2. You can't ask for much more in a point guard. Maybe you could hope he was like an inch taller, but not too big of a deal for me. He comes in at number 8. Number 7, I have Zydrunas Ilgauskas. He's going to be a 7'3", 7'7" power forward, and he's going to look bigger than that in games. Zydrunas Ilgauskas always looks huge in 2K. Obviously he is, but I'm saying he's going to look more like that 7'5". He's going to look like he's just as tall as Ralph Sampson, Taco, those guys. Donovan Clingan, Caldwell Pope should actually be a really good shot. I think that'll be a very easy shot to time. I think it'll be a nice speed. I don't think it's going to be super fast. I think it's just going to be a smooth shot. That Clingan base really isn't bad, and KCP is always a good upper. Pro 2 pull up looks like every card pretty much is going to be getting that now. And then Booker dribble style, he has Kemba escape and Kawhi behind the back, so he can do a few things. And then he also has Zach LaVine step back, which I think at 7'3" is going to create a lot of space. Now, if he had a better Hezzy, I'd have him even higher on this list, because then he'd be able to really create for you. But he'll be able to get an open shot if you need him to. But not what you're looking for in this card. You're looking at a 7'3", 7'7" wingspan power forward who's going to have a super easy shot to time. That's what you're looking at with Big Z. I think he's going to be pretty expensive. I would not be surprised if he's like 700,000 MT, 6 or 7. 6 or 700,000 MT. I won't make a joke there. I really will not. I'm sorry. I'm brain rotted. Number 6, I have Chet. I debated putting Big Z over him, but I can't. Andre Drummond, Chet Holmgren. I'm gonna have to see it. Because I really don't like Chet Holmgren upper. But it's on Wemby, so like it's not that bad. I think it'll be a good shot. I just think it could be better. Garland dribble style, Garland size up, which is good. Kemba escape. But then he has where's it at? Kobe White behind the back. That's the only thing they gave him where I'm like, that's not great. But he'll definitely be able to dribble. He's 7'1" at small forward, 7'6" wingspan. Gonna be glitchy. Gonna be a very glitchy card, which is why I think you're gonna need to pick up cards like Lauri Markkanen to counter Chet Holmgren. I think Lauri Markkanen will be able to counter Chet just fine. But if you run into someone and you have Chet and they have a normal small forward, it's gonna be ridiculous. Like 6'9" or shorter, it's just gonna be very hard to compete with a card like this. Not to mention he has 99 every stat. It comes with paint patroller, box out beast, rebound chaser on legend. He's gonna be grabbing rebounds for you at small forward position. Comes with legend shifty, which is also nice. Chet's gonna be a super nice card. I'm sure he's gonna be millions of MT. Don't expect this card to be cheap at all. Coming in at number 5, I put Amen Thompson above Chet. Just because he comes with Curry Sexton, and he comes with every single dribble move you want. Amen Thompson is literally, aside from the hesitation, if you take the hesitation out of account, he is Julius Erving. And so when I look at Amen Thompson, I'm thinking, is Julius Erving better than Chet? And I think yes. I would assume that Amen Thompson has a longer wingspan than Julius Erving. Let me just fact check that. No, they don't. They have the exact same wingspan. So literally, I look at Amen Thompson and I'm like, this is Julius Erving. It's Julius Erving in a Amen Thompson, or maybe Julius Erving is Amen Thompson in a Julius Erving skin. Anyway, yeah, he's Julius Erving. So would you rather have Julius Erving or would you rather have Chet Holmgren? I'd rather have Amen Thompson. Coming in at number 4 for me, if you don't have the pro pass, you could pick up Amen Thompson because he can play point guard, and the regular pass Julius Erving can't. So super solid card in Amen Thompson. Coming in at I must have got one off. Number 4. Edie. He's ridiculous. He's 7'5" with a 7'10" wingspan, 99 speed. Probably a top 3 center in the game now. I'd say Yao still competes. Obviously the GOAT Yao, and then the 100 overall Yao still competes. Wemby, cards like that. So he's definitely top 5. Gonna be pretty ridiculous. Jarrett Allen Dirk is gonna be a good shot. He has Brook Lopez's base, which is like not. Oh, he's just got the Brook Lopez shot completely. So it's gonna be weird, but it kind of fits for a card like Edie. I don't think it's a hard shot to time. I think it just looks weird. And then you look at his SIGs, Kemba escape, and then other than that, he doesn't have much. But you're never gonna use him to dribble the ball. He's just going to be a 7'5", and if you want him to be a power forward, he can be a power forward, which is absolutely ridiculous. Comes with Pro 2. You're going to be able to shoot fades well. He's just going to be a dump card. He really is. If you throw some legend shooting badges on him, you're going to be absolutely broken. Edie comes in at 4. Coming in at 3, all this comes down to at this point is their value relative to their position and their jump shot. And I think Giannis has the least amount of value. Well, maybe he has the most amount of value, being a 6'11" small forward. But just on this list alone, there's 2 small forwards that are taller than him. So that 6'11" small forward is becoming less and less valuable. I think he has more positional value than Shaq, but not than LeBron. Because LeBron is going to be huge at point guard. But that Cam Thomas Oscar, I don't like it. On GOAT cards, it's the worst out of all 3 shots that are on this list. Shots that like Kevin Durant, like Oscar, they have it. It's okay, but it gets a lot of load ups. It's annoying. But then he has GOAT SIGs. all across the board. Perfect Sigs, Caruso motion style, Pro 2 fade. So he is an amazing card. Do not get me wrong. Just out of the three, when you combine positional value and jump shot, comes in at 3 for me. Coming in at 2, I have Shaq. I think his jump shot's better. Gonna come with the same jump shot as some of these GOAT cards. A lot of them are starting to get Curry base, which is nice. Obviously it's not perfect, but it's better than the shot that Giannis has. And then he's going to be 7'1" with a 7'7" wingspan at 325 pounds, which is crazy. Shaq daddy. So that adds a little aura to the card. But then Perfect Sigs, 325 pounds, Pro 2. Good jump shot on very quick. Absolutely ridiculous. Coming in at number 1, though, I have LeBron. They gave him Patty Mills Sexton, which is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Patty Mills Sexton, one of your best shots in this entire game. On a 6'9" point guard with a 7-foot wingspan in LeBron James. If you get this card, don't sell him. I'm sure he's going to sell for a lot, but at this point in the year, cards are going to start dropping so much in value that I'd rather just play with a card like this. It's the same reason I held on to Dirk when I pulled him. I knew his value was going to drop, but he's a super fun card to play with. I'd do the same thing with this LeBron. He's going to be overpriced. So if you don't care about LeBron at all, you can sell him, but I think this card's going to be absolutely stupid. LeBron comes in at number 1 for me. That's going to round out my list. If you did enjoy the video, if you have any agreements, disagreements, let me know down in the comments. I always like debating you guys, respectfully, of course, respectfully. But if you enjoy the video, make sure to hit sub, hit like. We're still pushing towards 200 subscribers. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.